Uhtred of Bebbanburg, a life forged in conflict. Uhtred was born into a world of conflict. It was the 9th century and England was under attack. Vikings, known as Danes, raided and pillaged the coasts. Uhtred was born a Saxon, heir to Bebbanburg, a fortress in Northumbria. His life changed forever when the Danes attacked his home. Uhtred was captured and raised by them. He learned their language, their customs, and their ways of war. Uhtred's Saxon heritage clashed with his Danish upbringing. He was torn between two worlds, two cultures, two loyalties. This internal conflict would shape his destiny. Uhtred became a skilled warrior, feared for his ferocity in battle. He was a master of both the sword and the sea axe, a long knife favoured by Saxon warriors. Uhtred's life was a tapestry woven with threads of war, loyalty and betrayal. He was a survivor, a fighter, a leader who left an indelible mark on English history. The making of an earl, Uhtred's rise to power. Uhtred's path to becoming Earl of Northumbria was fraught with danger and intrigue. He pledged his sword to Alfred the Great, King of Wessex. Alfred dreamed of uniting England under Saxon rule. Uhtred saw in Alfred a chance to reclaim his birthright. He fought alongside Alfred against the Danes, proving his worth in numerous battles. Uhtred's military prowess and strategic mind did not go unnoticed. He rose through the ranks, earning Alfred's trust and respect. When the opportunity arose, Alfred granted Uhtred the earldom of Northumbria. It was a strategic move, placing a powerful and loyal warrior on the front line against the Danish threat from the north. Uhtred, now Earl of Northumbria, had a kingdom to protect and a legacy to forge. A sword against chaos, Uhtred's military exploits. Uhtred was a warrior without equal. He was a master strategist, a skilled swordsman, and an inspiring leader. His military exploits against both Scots and Danes became legendary. He defended Northumbria with unwavering ferocity, repelling Viking raids and crushing rebellions. One of Uhtred's most notable victories was the Battle of Beamfleot. There, he outmaneuvered a larger Viking force, leading his men to a decisive victory. His use of terrain, surprise attacks, and flanking maneuvers became hallmarks of his military genius. Uhtred's victories secured Northumbria's borders and earned him the respect and fear of his enemies. Section 4. Shifting Sands of Loyalty, Uhtred, Ethelred and Canute. Uhtred's loyalty was constantly tested. He served Alfred the Great faithfully, but Alfred's successors were not as wise or as strong. Ethelred the Unready, Alfred's son, was a weak and indecisive king. Uhtred found himself increasingly at odds with Ethelred's policies. When Canute the Great, a Danish warlord, conquered England, Uhtred was forced to make a difficult choice. He could remain loyal to the Saxon crown, even under Danish rule, or he could side with Canute. Uhtred ultimately swore allegiance to Canute, believing that Canute was a strong leader who could bring peace to England. This decision would have dire consequences. Section 5. Betrayals bite, the fall of Uhtred the Bold. Uhtred's allegiance to Canute proved to be his undoing. Canute, despite his promises of peace and unity, saw Uhtred as a threat. Uhtred was too powerful, too independent, and too closely tied to the old Saxon order. In 1016, Canute lured Uhtred to a meeting at the royal villa of Wittborderstan. Uhtred, unsuspecting of treachery, arrived with a small retinue of loyal men. Canute's men ambushed them, cutting down Uhtred and his companions. The great warrior, the Earl of Northumbria, the shield of England, fell victim to political machinations. His death marked the end of an era. Section 6. A legacy etched in blood and stone remembering Uhtred. Uhtred the Bold left behind a complex legacy. He was a warrior without equal, a shrewd politician, and a man torn between two worlds. He fought for both Saxons and Danes, defending England from invaders and internal strife. He was a product of his time, a time of violence and upheaval, but he also embodied the ideals of courage, loyalty and resilience. Uhtred's story serves as a reminder of the human cost of war and the complexities of loyalty in a time of constant change. He was a flawed hero, capable of both great and terrible deeds. but his story continues to resonate with readers and historians alike. Section 7. From history to page Uhtred in the Last Kingdom. Uhtred the Bold might have faded into obscurity, a footnote in the annals of history, were it not for the power of fiction. Bernard Cornwell, in his acclaimed historical fiction series The Last Kingdom, brought Uhtred roaring back to life. Cornwell's Uhtred is a fictionalized version of the historical figure, but he embodies the same spirit, the same warrior ethos, the same internal conflicts. Through Cornwell's vivid prose, Uhtred's story has captivated millions of readers worldwide. He has become an icon of historical fiction, a symbol of Saxon resistance, and a testament to the enduring power of storytelling. Uhtred the Bold, the real warrior behind the Last Kingdom, continues to inspire and intrigue, his legend forever intertwined with the fate of England in the Dark Ages.